guys, I'm just going to do a basic, I say basic, I've already started it. I'm just going to show you how you can go about making an alright-ish design for space engineers and what you need survival wise, and then you can go from there really and design your own little or massive space station or spacecraft or whatever you want to do. So basically what I've done is I didn't stream it before, but what I've done is I've taken the planetary thingamajig, and instead of landing it, destroying it, building all of this, showing all of that which you already know, just to give you a little insight into it, what you do is when you get the planetary lander, I've started it on the star system anyway, so you're just all alone. Bring it down, land it, grind it all up, and just build another refinery, an assembler. I've built an oxygen generator there with 2 tanks, a storage. You only need 1 battery to run it all, and a medibay, and that's it really. And then you can do whatever you want. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how, like, a few simple designs and techniques can build you something quite nice. So as you can see, I've sort of like set it out. I know it looks like a big old square where I've pointed the edges there, there and there, but they're actually unequal, so we're going to do it as a star, and we're going to have an oxygen room coming off there, and then we're going to have a refinery room, like your industrial room, coming off there, your medi room at the back, and then we're going to try and build this and open it up into a massive hangar, which we're going to eventually try and build a massive ship and then try and get into outer space. I know the biggest problem people are coming by at the moment is the thrusters, and not, instead of using hydrogen, what do you call it? Again, I can't speak. Have your thruster components instead. You need platinum for it, so it's a bit delicate when you try and actually get into outer space. This episode I'm doing at the moment, I normally use mods, speed mods and stuff, just to get around a bit quicker, but I thought if you're joining and you're just starting, you don't want to be messing around with that too quick, so what we will do is we're going to start with, let's start with the oxygen room instead. So if you want to just build it, you can do, you go nuts, just build whatever you want. But like I say, I'm trying to do something a bit more design-ish. So we're going to go from there and try and build something actually not too bad. So to build something a bit nicer, you've got to get it all symmetrical, so you need to keep on top of where you build and what you're building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that going to be big enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that'll do. So what we're going to do is we're going to have that as like a command control, which is going to go up, around, and then we're going to have this as like a glass tunnel into another room, and we're going to have it both, well, all 3 sides. So it kind of looks like a 4-way igloo kind of thing, is what I'm going to try and do. But hopefully you'll enjoy the old design, and we can go from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1, 2, 3. 3 from there. That's where that is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, so you can all see how it's gonna look. Like that'll be. We're not gonna cut it off there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay, so you've got something that looks, you know, symmetrical-ish. I don't know where I've messed up there. That looks dodgy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I missed it there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hop. Hop. 2, 3. Hop. Right, so there's the basis of the medical room, yeah? So you've got it's nice and symmetrical, so all your glass and your windows and all that kind of stuff is all going to fall into place. That's the main objective of it all, is to make it actually look fairly tidy. So what we're going to do now is we're going to come up one and go through. Oh, go through here like that. And one up. And we can get it. Through here like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place. By the way, if anyone knows you can use these on survival, I'm unsure. I've never used them. I'm not really sure what they are. Right. So, girder. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn that into a flat inverted so you can see outside of it. We need a girder. Three. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what we're going to do is we're going to build up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to leave these ones because these are going to connect to the actual building itself. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we want sloop. So they come on top, which is fairly difficult. 1, 2, and you will get annoyed. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I knew it. Right, okay, and then again, 8, bring it in. No. Right, okay, right. So initially, that's going to be the tunnel, or whatever, so you're going to come down, open the door, and then I suppose we could get rid of them. We don't really need them. We could have more glass. Make a bit more sense, wouldn't it? Come through, you can look outside. No, I suppose that's blocking it, isn't it? Glass. Right, it's all connected in it, alright. So we'll put these back up. 2. Right. There you go. I do the same with the other side. Oh. Come on there. And then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so I know it's like a bit of a greenhouse, but so that's going to be a walk through from the centre, hopefully. Door. There we go. Nice stuff about. And then the oxygen room. So we can start building this up a little bit. What have we got? Some steel points. So we start building this up. The first thing you want to do is get yourself. I know it seems like I'm just planting crap down. Best thing to do is build out what you want first, because there's many a times I've built out, started building it, welding it all together, only to find about 4 hours later that it's not symmetrical. You're one brick out, and then you need to start plowing it all down again. So, lesson learned, take it from me, build it out first. There. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoop. It. 1, 2, 3. 4. Another thing I've noticed as well with this one, just so you'll know, is I'm used to building absolutely massive designs on creative, and one thing I've noticed throughout all of them is that you can put up nice walls and it make it look gorgeous, and I'm not sure if it's just me, but the lights tend to flicker in and out. So if you can, and you're on Earth, even in the dark like this, I mean I know it looks darker for you guys, but it's quite light for me, is not having lights. I have a few of the normal lights, which will be these ones, these interior lights here, which are the best ones. The corner lights are okay, and the spotlights do light up everything, but they tend to flicker. So to get like a more realistic look into it, the best option is to do a design like that, build your room, and then leave maybe 2 gaps here, or maybe on top, depending on how you want to build it, and then build your windows instead, and that will give you the light you need, so you don't need to make it look all pretty and lovely only to go, you know, fly out or turn back and you just see it flickering on and on like blah, 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 blah. So yeah, it's totally up to you how you want to build it, but so for me it is a nightmare with the spotlights, so leave them for your ship. So what I'll do is I'll quickly get this done, because this is going to be like my stationary base for Earth to begin with, and then hopefully over a couple of the episodes that I'll be doing, I'm going to try, like I say, once I've built all the refineries and I've got a few going at the same time for like a lot of materials, I'm going to try and build up a massive space station and ship and stuff, and try and get us into outer space to begin with. Maybe do like a stop route or something, which is only a couple of like light bricks with some solar panels, a battery and an antenna, and leave it about 50,000 kilometers outside of Earth. So when you're 50,000 kilometers outside of the atmosphere, you can go to that, and then you'll have an antenna bringing you back down to this base, so you won't get lost. So you go into outer space, you're 100,000 miles away, you come back 50k to a spot up here where you've already put your antenna with solar panels, and then that will give you a direct route back down to here once you get the signal for your antenna down here. So all that hard work and building doesn't go to waste. So, rid of that, one of them, to blend it in. And what we want to do is, I think we're going to go for the roof panels instead in the old light situation. And I know this is going to look bland to begin with, but I'll show you how to make it look a little bit decent as well. So we go from here, make it look, yeah, a little bit better. Because I know there's some people, I joined a few games a while ago online, there's a few people that just literally put up a square box, put a spotlight in the middle, and they're done. This is no fun to the game. The game's about creating your ultimate base, so why not make it look amazing? So, but as you can see, even though they're welded together, you can see that it fits flush along the edges down here, where you put some of the bricks and just melt them together without welding them, obviously. And just make it look how you want it to look. That's the main thing. There's a few people that have come to me in the past and gone, oh well, you know, that's cool, but you know, what's the point, because there's no aim. Well, that's not the aim. The aim to a sandbox game like this, Minecraft, Ark Survival, I've done a few of them, is to just build whatever you want. And that's the aim of the game, is to go for it. So if you're sat there one day and you just build an absolute crap and it's taking hours and hours and hours, that's the point. Go nuts. So put that down there. Right. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. Through to one of them. 1, 2, 3. And then put off this one. 1, 2. You notice when I'm putting the windows down that I've got the darker side facing out. You want the inverted pieces so you can see through it when you're inside, otherwise you're just looking at nothing and it's going to be a lot darker. So obviously the darker side lets you light in, makes you see outside from the inside, if that makes any sense. I'm hoping it does. 2, 3, 4. Right, now what we need to do is find a piece that's going to fit in between here to make it look a little bit better. Which, give me a second because I'm not sure. Would have been inverted. There you go, yeah, right, okay, you just invert the piece you've used and you get the inside panel bit. And that is going to be your roof. So as you can see, eventually it'll be a case of that's the oxygen room. I'll have a little connector or something coming out the back here when we build a drill ship, so you can drill up all the ice, drop it into the conveyor belt, drop it into the oxygen tank, and then we'll conveyor that through to all 3 rooms so you've got oxygen. But to be fair, I didn't realise it for a while, but if you are on Earth you can just press J, take your helmet off, because obviously you're on Earth, so you don't really need oxygen because you already got it. So even though it's nice to have, an oxygen generator is completely pointless on Earth unless you're using hydrogen, which you will do for your jetpack. So don't completely dismiss it, but don't go nuts thinking you need it all around your base and all that kind of stuff. Oh. Sorry guys. I'm gonna go get some iron, which I believe is over here. Another way to save hydrogen, oxygen, is whenever you get up to 107 on your speed, go up and then just turn it off and you'll just start gliding at 107, but make sure you turn it back on because, well, you just fall to your death. That's the wrong one. Is that it? Another thing as well, which I will be doing with these, all of your black spots, which are your ores and your mines and stuff like that, whatever you want to call it, is if you get the resources, just chuck a block down like that, with a battery or a solar panel or whatever, chuck an antenna on it, and then just rename it, whatever it is you're mining at that spot. It's a lot easier. It saves the mess around. That's nuts. That quick. Again, you can hold down F. Holding down F picks up quick, easy. Gets it in bulk. Again, look, you get to speed, turn off your jetpack, glide all the way there, and you'll stop slower if you just turn your jetpack back on. Don't try and back it up yourself, just turn it on. and you'll stop a lot quicker. It doesn't matter if you go through the assembler or the refinery as long as you drop it in the refinery. It's easy enough. I know it's boring, but I'm going to go get another load quick because we are building something quite big, so... Which one? Which one? Which one? Ah! Go for this one. That? Yeah, that's the one. Again, see, turn it on. Perfect. Don't try and stop it down because I've tried it before. You will try it as well. You probably won't listen to me. You'll try it and you'll just smash your face into the air. You'll die. Good. And you'll do it. Try it again. It's fun. And like I say, guys, this is going to be one of many episodes as well. So what I'll do is I'll finish off the oxygen room. Give you a bit of a design, and then we'll stop there for that one. I'll go away and I'll finish it, and then we can... Actually no, I think we'll start on the refinery room as well. I get picky when it comes to videos. I'm not sure if they're too long, too short, if people are just misunderstood in what I'm doing. Let's do it! Ooh. Happen. 1, 2, 3. Oh. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you only got one. One. 1. 3. 1. Hang on. Van Dam. So what we got there? We got 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we save a bit of space and go with a 3, 3. Gonna fit? No, we're 2 off. 3, 3, 1, 2. So perfect, right. Flat invert that. Another one. Another one. Oh. Another one. Another one. Another one. And there we go. That is literally glass top. Blah blah blah. Through the door. 2 doors. And you've got the light beaming down. And then you can put your generators at the back, your tanks there. You can also put a hole, like I say, through there if you want. I'm going to put a connector through there. But I'm also going to put a conveyor box, bring it off each way, that way and that way, and then put maybe 3 or 4 oxygen farms on there. They're the same as solar panels. They work the same. They generate a little bit of oxygen for your bottles and stuff like that, so it's not too bad. It does help out. They're not particularly powerful, but like I say, they do help. So we want... I don't know what we want. Is that what we want? We want that. We want that. That's what we want. One of them. One of them. One of them. One of them. That's it. So like I say, all the blocks are there. You know, you can build literally whatever you want. So there's the oxygen room. Kapow! Like I say, I'll finish that off with all of you before I set up the new one. But what I mean about like having no objective and just having it as a sandbox game and doing whatever you want, I'll show you. I've got absolutely tons of saved games, all of them with something else. Like that one there you can see in the picture. It's just a random spaceship that you build. Another one, a space battle that I did a while ago. Another one that was fucking huge. I'll show you quick how big that one was. It was massive. There's a few mods in there for like bigger engines to get it going. But like I say, the base of this one, like just the blueprints of the first deck and the bottom part took me maybe 11 hours. So you know, you can go absolutely nuts and you can build whatever you want, or you can keep it simple like what I'm doing throughout these episodes. Just build a nice little base, build a big hangar, get a big spaceship going. Do whatever you want. It's your game. You're only limited by how creative you are. Right, here we go. Like I say, these engines are a mod, same with the reactors and the gyroscopes as well. So what we've got... Oh, we're actually in the ship, one sec. Right, so yeah, that's another mod. There's 2 Titan engines there. They are humongously powerful. Yeah, so like I say, you've got a hangar there that goes in to a few doors into like a command base, into the refinery room and all that. That's another mod as well called Battle Turrets, which is awesome because you can make aircrafts and stuff like that, looking like old school looking, you know, like the Yamato battleship and stuff. But yeah, this one, like I say, this one took me absolutely ages just to build the bottom base, the bottom of the ship. That was going to be, I mean, this was going to be the hangar base, so you know, you put all your drill ships and stuff like that in. This is another one. This is called the Kratos Power, I think it's called. And you can change the colour of that as well, so you can have red or orange or whatever. Like I say, I thought, well, you know, I might as well build a battleship of some sort. And like I say, that's just one. I've got hundreds of saved. But yeah. We go down originally when I first started. So I only started back in Thingamajiggy. Can't read the dates. I was building, yeah, see there, building a massive hangar in a wall. Big starship, absolutely humongous. A space station that was just built on 4 little supports. Joker 1. That was one of my aircraft carriers. That was a good fun joke. Which is why I've called it Joker 1, because I learned how to copy and paste. So I'll show you this quick. I'm only showing you this because it's amazing what you can achieve if you just sit down, have a look on Google, whatever, get a few ideas. Like even that right there, you're looking at the loading screen, that base there, that'd be an awesome idea to try and build like a refinery. That's how I got the idea of the tubes and stuff like this, big groups, because that was awesome. This might lag a little bit as well because it's too many ships. So yeah, I learned that to copy and paste, as you can see. I put them all in. I got this idea originally from the Avengers. I wanted something that looked like the aircraft carrier. That was also a battleship that could also fly. That could also, you know, I could have the refinery and everything in. So yeah, I built, you know, there's 2 engine rooms just there. There's 2 engine rooms just the other side. You've got all 3 of the control towers. Inside there you've got the Medibay. Inside there you've got the antennas and the beacons with the power supplies. All your stairs leading up to it. There's the main deck. I didn't know what I was going to build on there. Probably some drill ships or something. But yeah, and then see like back of the ship there. That's obviously all your atmospheric and your thrusters and stuff. Just make it look as good as you want. Make it look how you want it to. I can't stress that enough. The people who play games like this and just think to themselves, well, I'm not going anywhere, I'm not doing anything. So what I'll do, guys, is as for next time, I'll have a look and I'll finish that room and then we'll start another one for the next episode and we'll go from there. So if you want to keep up to date with the basics on survival and how to build ships and, you know, quick designs and stuff like that, then just keep on watching, guys. And I'll see you next time. Peace out.